Hello everybody, Colton R here, and welcome back to more College Football 27. In the last episode, we defeated Illinois to retain the Illabuck, 37-16. Pretty nice. And now, in this episode, we are headed to Kinnick Stadium to play the Iowa Hawkeyes, who are ranked 19th in the country. And this could be a pretty tough game here. It's the game of the week. So yeah. So for our uniforms, I think we're going to go with the Sub-Zero uniforms here. So yeah. Sub-Zero uniforms, and let's see what kind of uniforms Iowa has. Okay, I think we'll do an all-gold uniform for Iowa here. Yep, that seems nice. So yeah, Iowa's gonna wear all gold. We're gonna wear our Sub-Zero uniforms. So yeah, let's get this game started.
Stadium in Iowa City. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes and the Iowa Hawkeyes. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Coach Ryan Day told me before the game, they believe that their wide receiver is the best in the country. He has been so electric this season, nobody can stop him. They believe that he is so efficient in the red zone, top 5 in the country in receiving touchdowns, and he firmly belongs in the Heisman conversation to hear his name called in New York later this year. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. The Buckeyes ready.
All right, so we won the toss and deferred. So Iowa's getting the ball first.
Bringing it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Iowa Hawkeyes offense will get first crack at it here. And finding space to throw the football against this secondary will be a challenge.
And this talented guy out wide, man, for this offense, he has had his way this season. This will be the biggest challenge for him. And what's the answers on that?
Oh, he's got some space. They'll drag him down, and that sweet little spin move gives him 9. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. The give to the back. Could be an alley. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
You know, it looks like they just flip the ball and everything just magically works. You know why this toss to the left works? Because the wide receivers block. You know, I know you don't say that very often. Most of the time they want to run out, you know, get the glory and catch the ball, but they got to do a good job of blocking. When you toss it on the perimeter, those guys are pivotal for this play to have success. Really good job blocking on the perimeter.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They go to the counter. A couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
These are the ones in the stands where you get booed if it doesn't work. Why would you run the ball on 2nd and long? You stink, OC. Or you get the big applause and you're like, yes, nice job. Keeping the manageable
short
situation. Good call. So
oh, and they're going to go for it.
2nd and long. Nice answer. Nice run by the running back.
They're in their own territory, but they are undeterred. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it.
Incomplete. RPO failed.
Just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. So Ohio State's offense will come out.
Here comes the Ohio State offense.
Last time we saw these guys, they came out firing. They were up to any challenge offered by the secondary. Any suggestions on how to prevent that from happening again this week, David?
And it's tough to have that great of a QB and that great of a wide receiver, but you definitely have to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Jam him, mess up the timing. Their chemistry and timing with this elite QB and elite receiver is really good. Jesse, I got to mess it up somehow.
And you just have to take calculated risks, right? Every defensive coordinator wants to be aggressive, and you want to press him and play press man, but you can only do it a handful of times because you know in this game, when the quarterback sees that isolated matchup, there is no question he's going to take a shot deep down the field to that guy.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. To the ground to try to move the chains.
Oh, and that is a Bo Jackson touchdown.
Ohio State into the end zone with a breakaway score.
Hell yeah.
Score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns. Getting set for the extra point.
Oh, crap.
The scoreboard to work for the first time.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can
that
put small
sucked.
drives together, big drives
Can't believe we missed the
They
extra
really
point.
Had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Hawkeyes offense heads out to start this drive. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Oh, yeah. Tackle for a
Third and
loss.
6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. And the Hawkeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running inside. It's Moulton. Nice move to pick up yardage. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield.
Well, I'll tell you, when you start a game as well as this guy did on the opening drive, you're going to earn more touches later. And finally, they hand it off to him here on the second
dang
drive.
it.
But he's really shot out of a cannon in this game. Really like the way he's running right now. He's running hard. He's running with authority. They need to keep giving him the football.
Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. The Hawkeyes are moving quickly down the field. They'll give it to Moulton. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Handoff for Moulton. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Nope.
Just nowhere to go against
Oh
this
my God, they're
defense
gonna go for it
to find
again?
that single yardage
Sheesh.
needed on 3rd down. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. They'll go with Moulton.
Dang it.
He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Hawkeyes pounded the rock to move the sticks now back to work. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Moulton. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Rushes up.
And that's a sack.
And they got it.
Well, this defense looked pretty good last week. Of course, they had 2 sacks, and their coaching staff told us they really wanted to be able to build on that. Great news, they've already registered a sack here early in this game.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here.
Nope. Incomplete.
Swatted away and broken up. A great
Finally,
play
they
there
get to
by
punt.
the DB. The Hawkeyes will call on their punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. Ohio State sending out the offense to start this drive. Always a positive to put up early points, and they'll try to add to this 6-0 edge.
Throwing to Jeremiah Smith.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Buckeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Run inside.
Jackson's got the first down.
King on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
Yeah, and there you go again. Ohio State bringing the ground game.
Ooh,
they typically do that, Reese. That's pretty normal.
Man-to-man.
Built their
They got
entire
him
program
covered.
around it. Archie Griffin, 2-time Heisman Trophy winner. You go back to Hopalong Cassidy. I mean, the Buckeyes love to run the ball, no matter how many times they spend the magic beat. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. On the move, it's Jackson. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's take a look at the numbers for these two guys so far. No matter how many times you see it, a moving moment here at Iowa between the first and second quarter when the entire crowd acknowledges the children across the way. Hope they enjoy the game as we continue in the second quarter.
Yeah, we're going to go for
The
it.
offense
Screw
at
it.
its own end, still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it.
And that's a first down.
He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Running inside, it's Jackson. Makes it past the marker.
First down.
They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe...
Gonna throw deep to Jeremiah Smith. Oh,
And it was worth going
it
for
was
a chunk
there.
play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Just threw it over.
Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say?
They kept the football with sand and didn't go well.
Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time in late season.
We're going to go for it on fourth
They're
down
going
again.
to stay aggressive and leave the offense out there on fourth down again.
Oh, what?
Stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
And how about the defense coming up big on fourth and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
Looking to throw on first down. Setting up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. And the Hawkeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down.
Oh, what?
He's going to
Oh, that's a
one
pick.
fly down the middle.
Oh, almost.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Going back
Nope.
to the well, another deep ball.
Oh, how?
Trying to pull it in. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Hand off, Moulton running left. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that?
Oh, jeez.
Got enough for the first. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. The Hawkeyes trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Trying to run, it's Moulton. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Running play to the left, looking for the end zone here. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body.
And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Hawkeyes. Lining up for the point after and the lead.
And I love the decision by the quarterback.
Oh, come on. I pressed the freaking X button.
Quickly so that he can make something happen after the play and get 6.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. One running back in the back.
Oh, yep.
He has it.
Go, go, go. Yeah, that's a touchdown. They're not catching him. Touchdown, Bo Jackson.
Touchdown, Buckeyes.
We needed a quick strike, and there it was. All right. We're going for 2. Going for 2.
Almost there. When you get handed off to a guy like this, and he can take it the distance, it makes play calling for an offensive guy.
And Jeremiah Smith with the 2-point conversion.
It's easy. Hand it to him. He gone.
They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed him for the big play in the running game. 1 snap, 1 touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Iowa has the ball back on offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. They'll start on the ground with Kamari Malton.
Okay, what is this crap?
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Picks up the 1st down. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Here's a give to Moulton. He picks up the 1st down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. And the Hawkeyes with the 1st
Okay, we're going man-to-man this time.
Out of the gun with Kamari Malton.
Can we get him on the freaking ground?
Makes the stop after
Jesus.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4.
And we just gave him a touchdown.
Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback, good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. And that extra point leaves us deadlocked here in the 2nd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. As productive as these two offenses have been early, you really can't afford an empty possession here. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Oh, Brandon Innes wide open.
Connection to
1st down.
They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. The Buckeyes come to the line after the big connection and going back to work.
What the hell was
He let
that?
the thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Here's Julian saying to throw.
Oh, Jesus
It's
Christ.
incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted.
Oh, that hit him in a bad spot, right in the hands. Great play. You still get a pass breakup, but man, that could have been an interception by the defender there. Nice break on the football, but secure that big fella and get the 6. Get the pick 6.
Nice.
There we go.
He got
Nice.
loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
Looking downfield, it's Sayed. Oh, they're after him.
Yes.
Finds a man on the left.
Jeremiah Smith.
They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first.
Okay,
and
we're
goal.
going slants, double slants here.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football.
Get there, get there, get there. Touchdown, Julian Sand.
He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Buckeye.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker
extra
room
point's
all the way
good.
down,
Cool.
and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
All right, we're going to squib kick this one.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Gets it all the way out to the 30.
Thought that was gonna be a hit stick. Hit stick fumble.
This late in the
Guess
half,
not.
here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? He wants to start this drive with a pass. Fires to the tight end. They'll
I
use
will
a
call
timeout right
timeout.
before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Finds a man in the middle. And as we work
they will
our
call
way
their
toward
second
halftime,
timeout.
timeout on the field. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. To the air on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang.
And at the end of the first half, it's Ohio State leading 21-14, which is good. You like to have the lead.
Orlando Studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with taking on
Michigan's
the
losing to
number 15
Minnesota.
team, the Michigan Wolverines.
That's funny.
And it's the Gophers engaging in some real trench warfare today. Inches are hard to come by, let alone first downs. A tight tactical game where just
Alabama and
about
Mississippi
anything
State are
could happen.
tied. Jesus.
Here now a look at some other games of note, including a big upset inside the SEC. Now back to your game at Kinnick Stadium. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win. And with that, let's send it back to Duke Slater Field at Kinnick Stadium.
Bo Jackson, 162 yards, 13 rushes, 2 touchdowns, an average of 12.5 yards per carry. So good so far for Bo Jackson.
All right,
hell
we're
yeah.
about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Hawkeyes will kick it away to start the second half. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. What did they talk about at halftime, Holly?
Guys, I caught up with Ryan Day at the half. His running back has started to get in that Heisman conversation, and he is thrilled with the way he's performing. Sometimes hype off the field can be a distraction, but that has not happened. This running back has been locked in, dialed in, and is performing at a high level so far in this game. We'll see if he can keep it up here to start the second half. I'll keep you posted. Back to you.
Awesome.
Okay, Holly.
Another great
He
rush.
gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. Got 6 yards
good
on
rush.
the play, 2nd and 4 coming.
10
This
more
shouldn't be a
yards for
surprise to
200 yards
anybody. If you've
rushing
got the lead
today
in the
for
third
Bo
quarter
Jackson.
and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run
And he's
plays
got it.
back to back. They are trying to be physical.
200 yards
of
rushing for Bo Jackson.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. This guy is having a truly special day, calling to mind the afternoon that Trace Sermon or Eddie George had, putting up huge numbers.
Now we're giving it off to
that's
Jacoby
incredible.
Jackson.
Just when you play and you put on that uniform and you know the guys that wore it before you and wore it so well, and you get your name mentioned in those L's and those history books, man, it's a good day.
Okay, let's
They got
hot
nothing on the
routes
last play. It's
Jeremiah
2nd and 10.
in.
They'll go play action with Sayin. Bringing the heat.
Ooh,
Hauls it in.
that was
No
close.
chance to run, but they still move it forward. These Hawkeye fans know exactly what to do to get behind this D on 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on
There
the
goes
ground.
Bo Jackson again.
That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again.
And that's another Bo Jackson touchdown.
Touchdown, Ohio State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. His big game continues. 3 touchdowns in this one, and now 15 for the year. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week.
Ooh,
That's
what a
his
hit stick.
15th rushing score on the season.
They didn't lose
And
the
the
football
coverage team
somehow.
gets the returner on the ground.
Interesting.
And here comes the Iowa offense ready to go to work. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets it to the 14. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Pressure
Oh,
coming.
I almost sacked him. Screwed it up.
Try to do it himself. He's
Frick.
stopped just short of the 25 at the 24-yard line, but it will be a first down. Here's this offense.
I
with a
had him
fresh
and
set
I
of
let him
downs.
go. Jesus. What's wrong with me?
Give running right, it's Malton.
And that's going to be a tackle for a
Nowhere
loss.
to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle for a solid pickup.
It's
Let's try
definitely the wide
this
receiver's
blitz
job to
defensive
create
tackle
space,
pop.
right? So whether you're running
I don't know
a
what this
go
is all
or you're
about,
running a
but
hitch like this right here, I
hopefully
gotta
interesting.
find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
Reads it
Oh, that is a
from
terrible
Pete.
play.
Turns it over
Why did I
outside.
select that play?
At the 20. Touchdown, Hawkeye. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
Okay, note to self, do not
Nice is
select
it
that
to
play
have
ever
a
again.
playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands
Oh,
right
almost
to him
blocked
and
it.
say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They just saw their lead cut in half, and now they'll try to... Breaks into the open. Makes it past the marker. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Pocket breaking down. It's complete on the right side. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems
like yeah, Jeremiah Smith.
Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Buckeyes have their offense in high gear. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle? Picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. They'll move the tight end. They'll start on the ground with Kamari Malton. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Takes the easy completion. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Handoff from Alton. And they'll move the chains with the first down, but that might be it for the third quarter. Through 3 quarters now, these wide receivers, both big parts of the game plan. Here's how they stack up so far. With a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Neutral zone infraction. Defense had them backed up, and then they're in the neutral zone, and the offense will say thank you very much. Defense made that job easier after the encroachment. It's 1st and 5. Motion from the wideout. Kamari again. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. And the Hawkeyes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Oh, this defense wants to bring some pressure. They'll give it to Malton. Hard-hitting tackle.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to it.
Snags it, and he's open. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. The Hawkeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Run in the red zone, it's Malton. Got some room headed to the goal line. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. On first down, it's Malton again. Touchdown, Hawkeye! And they take it in for 6 more points. Extra point here will tie the game. Precision,
oh, come on.
Up front,
I barely touched him.
And the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
You know, they make fun of kickers for not worrying about contact, but that's about as rough as it gets. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Offense in a bunch formation. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Trying to impose their will with the run. Got enough for the first. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on 3rd down. Finds
there we
a little
go.
Space. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with the first down. The Buckeyes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll run it from the gun. Just not willing to take the hit. He delivers it and gets to the 27. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Right back to it. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
Man, a lot of times offenses, they feel really good when it's 2nd and short after a good run on first down. You'll see them be aggressive. They
Damn
have
it.
to run the football, defense ready, now setting up a 3rd and short situation. Are they going to run it 3 times in a row? The defense probably going to be ready for that.
No, we're not going for field goal.
Well,
We're
you
going
live by the
for it.
blitz, you die by the blitz. That time, the defense called it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop on a short game.
And from the offense's perspective, that's probably making a little something out of nothing.
Shit!
He's brought down. Couldn't find anybody and get rid of the football, and they'll turn it over on downs.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know.
Come on, how can we lose to fucking Iowa?
Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The pull and throw off the RPO. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires to the wideout.
Oh my God! It's like, oh yeah, we can stop these guys, and then oh no, we can't. What the frick is this bullcrap?
Offense with a fresh set of downs. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on 2nd down. Quarterback now breaking the field. 7-yard pickup on that one. 3rd down and 3 coming. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short.
Nope.
That ball is caught past the marker, but he is out of bounds, and it'll be
all right.
down. And the Hawkeyes send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line.
All right, so we got 90 seconds. Yeah, 90 seconds to get down the field.
It's Jackson.
Possibly kick a game-winning field goal.
And he's marked down at the 20.
And that's luxury for this offense to be in right now. They don't have to be in so much of a hurry. They can still run the football, be successful. Great chance right here knocking on the door to take the lead.
Shit.
And it's an incomplete pass over the middle.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away.
Oh my fucking Jesus!
Anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth.
Are we seriously trying to fucking lose this fucking football game?
Gives him a little time to dig.
Like, come on!
Sheet and figure out what to do on fourth down. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. The keeper.
Oh my God.
Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking.
And you got to think about when you want to use that final timeout, when you're going to clock it. Every single second counts. You need a field goal to win, but you got to manage this clock.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Objective 1, get the first down, stop the clock. Nice job. Now get up to the line quickly. Try to.
Oh my God, can we get this freaking quarterback? Oh, he fumbled!
Coughs it up.
Damn it!
He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. 2nd down after the offense recovered its own fumble. Here's a gift to Walton. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot.
He missed.
Oh, the attack
Holy
is
shit, he missed.
Good. And after the missed field
Okay,
goal,
that's it.
guys,
We gotta-
are still locked up.
We have to
They'll
score
break up
here.
this drive from the 30-yard line. Say it. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down.
I think the frustrating
throwing
thing
to
for this
Jeremiah.
offense at this point is they've had a
Why
lot
didn't
of
throw to the
success,
other
but
guy?
Still, they find themselves down on the scoreboard, and so I think if you're going to get back in this game.
Oh, he wants it all. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop. With
Well, it looks
5
like we're
seconds
going to
left.
frickin' overtime with Iowa.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Now here's Sayet. Under fire.
Yep,
And
overtime.
down he goes. Well, guys, let's
Jesus
go for
Christ.
overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
All right, so here are the
That
rules
seems
for
better.
overtime.
Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions, probably, maybe 1 possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense
Tails.
first. To set the
We
tone,
won the toss.
to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field
I want
goal.
offense
knows
first.
They can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer. Like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the 3rd overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
And the Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Jackson. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Sayin to throw.
God, offensive line can't do shit.
Release the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense knew they had a tall task playing against this Heisman caliber quarterback, and the best way to affect him is with pressure. They're able to hit him on that play, and that forced the incompletion.
I am not going for the field goal.
3 yards short of the 1st down.
Where's the freaking run plays?
Does the drama get any thicker? The offense comes to the line on 4th down here in overtime.
Get there!
He's
Yes!
got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Probably the only people upset about going for it on fourth down, the punters, who don't seem to see the field as much as they used to.
Now when you've got a running back like that, he just has like a sixth sense. He always seems like he can just find the crease, especially in these short yardage situations. He comes up with a huge play there on fourth down.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking for space, it's Jackson.
Yes!
Touchdown Buckeyes! They take the lead here in overtime.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his.
All right, now it's Iowa's turn on offense.
Showed you a little bit of everything. What a great back, and 4 touchdowns on the day.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Looking downfield on first down.
Incomplete.
And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
Yeah, nice job by the defense understanding who their go-to guy is. That's the guy they want to feature. That's the guy they want to feed with good reason. He's a great player, but a great job by the defense taking away that primary read.
Yes!
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. 4-down territory in overtime, and they need to pick up a 3rd and long here. On 3rd and long.
There we go. Where was this all game, defense?
Bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
All right.
One more stop.
They got to get 28 yards to extend their drive here in overtime.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it.
Gonna pass it to their receiver. It's incomplete. And that's it. We survive in overtime against Iowa at Iowa. We're going home to Columbus with the W.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to
Holy shit.
into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day,
And Bo Jackson, player of the game, 308 yards rushing.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested.
Holy fucking shit.
They find a way to get things done. That's
I have not been this stressful since playing against Penn State in NCAA football 2002.
They're proving week in and week out they're a really good squad.
This has been a
But
presentation of EA Sports
I am now
College
2-0 in overtime games in the college football series. And both overtime games have been against Big Ten teams. Holy fucking shit. So, Julian Sand, not good today. 8 for 17, 120 yards. 47% completion rate. 1 interception, no touchdowns. But Bo Jackson had himself a day. 33 rushes, 308 yards, 4 touchdowns, 9.3 yards per carry. Pretty good. Jeremiah Smith could not get anything going with him. 5 receptions, 63 yards. No touchdowns. Devin McCoon, 2 receptions, 38 yards. Brandon Ennis, 1 reception, 20 yards. It just could not get the passing game anything. It's more like the rushing game's working for us. Holy shit, what a game. What a game. And with that, I think we'll advance to the next week. Oh, we got a verbal commit. And we got a hard commit. Another hard commit. Nice. Bo Jackson, Big Ten Offensive Player of the Week. And yep, National Offensive Player of the Week. Hell yeah. So let's take a look at the top 25 right now. Excuse me. Pretty much top 10 stays the same. Okay, I don't know how these clowns still won against Minnesota. Alright. And let's take a look at the conference standings so far. We're somehow 4th. USC's somehow number 1 in the Big Ten. I don't know how that's even possible. And Heisman Watch, Jeremiah Smith and Bo Jackson still in the Heisman hunt here. I'm shocked Jeremiah Smith's still in the top 4 after not having such a good day against Iowa. But hey, as long as he's still in the Heisman run and the Heisman hunt, everything is all good. We're all good. We're all good. We're all good. So with that, guys, I think I'll end it here. So with that, I'd like to thank you all for watching this brand new episode of College Football 25. Not 25, 27, Jesus. If you enjoyed it, smack a like on it, subscribe if you're new to the channel, check out my other videos I've uploaded to my channel, and I shall see you guys next time for more College Football 27. So with that, I'll see you guys later.